This man can actually pause time. He looks at the beautiful woman who is standing still. The next moment is his time to do whatever he wants. Jack looks at the girl in front of him. He fixes her hair around her ears. He gently undoes her shoulder straps. Then he sketches the human body. He is really an art student. After he finished drawing, he was kind enough to fix the clothes for the customer. Then he made a gesture and time went back to normal, as if nothing had happened. One day a new colleague came to the supermarket. He was very fond of kung fu. He always thought he was a kung fu master with a mop. The other colleagues wanted to see his kung fu. He agreed, so he took off his jacket and posed for his colleagues to grab his arm. During the time he spent at the supermarket, although Jack still couldn't sleep, but he had put his ex-girlfriend behind him, he begins to develop a crush on Lisa, the cashier. A chance encounter in the locker room. Jack found that Lisa made his heart flutter, so he tries to pause time to keep the feeling of this moment, but his ability to stop time suddenly fails. He tries his best to slow down the passage of time. Lisa still walked away. After a disappointed Jack walked out of the locker room, a coworker bragged to him that he was going on a date with Lisa. After the date, he had to do something that only adults can do. Jack's face became even more ugly. He didn't expect the new romance to end before it even started. He could only hide his good feelings for Lisa, until one day a new opportunity came. The supermarket owner organized a soccer game for everyone. During the game, the boss was injured. The colleagues sent him to the hospital, and the task of taking Lisa home fell on Jack. The two of them had a nice chat. Jack also learned from Lisa that his colleague and him had only watched a movie. They did not even hold hands, not to mention the more in-depth things. It was all a brag by the colleague. Jack's heart was finally untied. He could finally stop time in front of Lisa and do what he wanted to do with her.